while the inking unit delivers a fixed quantity of paste ink or oil to a printing disc. For each test, the datasheet provides a test number, a test fluid, the film thickness, backing substrate, the printing disc required, and the printing force in newtons. The components required for the pick test are the backing paper, the 10mm wide aluminium disc, the pick test oils, the calibrated pipette, and the light viewing box. The inking unit is used to ensure that the correct amount of oil is deposited onto the surface of the printing disc. The pick test oil is placed onto a spoon and the oil is drawn from the spoon into a pipette. Keeping the base of the pipette held firm while rotating the barrel draws fluid into the body of the tube. This excludes air encapsulation. The pipette is then reassembled and checked for trapped air by expelling a small amount of fluid, which is then cleaned away. The tip should remain clean, otherwise the filling process must be repeated. A chart supplied with the machine will provide information on its settings. For this pick test, with an 8 micron thickness, using a 4-segment top roller and a 10mm printing disc, 0.28 cc's of fluid must be used. The ink is added to the 4-segment top roller on the printing unit in 3 even strips. The machine is then allowed to distribute the ink evenly. Should a test need to be repeated, then for each disc printed, a further 6% of the 0.28 cc's would be needed to be added to the inking unit. The printability tester is changed from constant speed to increasing speed. And the substrate and the test is loaded onto the drum. The drum is then rotated to its start position as indicated by the illumination of a red light. The printing disc is then inked for a specified time as indicated on the datasheet. The printing disc is then mounted onto the tester and the printing force is set. The motor is started by holding in the button on the right hand side of the machine. The knob on the bottom right hand side adjusts its speed. To make a print, the right hand button is held in, allowing the motor to get up to speed, and the left hand button is then pressed and the machine fires. The sample is then removed and examined for picking. The sample is placed under the viewer to visually assess the start of the picking. This point is then measured from the start of the print and compared with a supplied table to provide a value for the tack.